Major League Baseball is one of the most loved sports in the United States and holds much historic value. If I were to ask you who was the first person to break the color barrier in Major League Baseball, your answer would most likely be Jackie Robinson. But, not so fast, that's not true. In fact, the day that Jackie Robinson is credited with integrating baseball came almost 63 years after Major League Baseball's color barrier was really broken. The first African American person to play in the major leagues was a man named Moses Fleetwood Walker, or Fleet for short. Fleet was born in Mount Pleasant, Ohio, the son of Dr. Moses W. Walker, who was the first African American physician in Mount Pleasant. Fleet's talent became apparent after he transferred to the University of Michigan in 1882. The same year, Michigan went 10-3, with Fleet having a .308 batting average and batting second in the lineup. In 1883, Fleet signed with the minor league team, the Toledo Blue Stockings of the Northwestern League, where he was the starting catcher. On August 10, 1883, the Blue Stockings played against the Chicago White Stockings. Cap Anson, a player on the White Stockings, refused to take the field if Fleet was in the starting lineup, but Anson eventually relented. In 1884, the Toledo Blue Stockings joined the American Association, which made Moses Fleetwood Walker the first African American player in Major League Baseball. Fleet officially broke the color barrier when he took the field against the Louisville Eclipse on May 1, 1884. His brother, Weldie Walker, later joined him on the Blue Stockings, which made the Walker brothers the first known African Americans to play in the major leagues. After playing in 42 games, Fleet suffered a season-ending injury, which drew his time in Major League Baseball to an end. Around 1889, the American Association and the National Leagues both unofficially banned African American players, adopting Jim Crow laws. Baseball remained segregated until 1947 when Jackie Robinson signed with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Jackie Robinson excelled in athletics, playing 4 sports: football, basketball, track, and baseball. Robinson attended the University of California, where he became the university's first student to win varsity letters in 4 sports. Robinson served as a second lieutenant in the United States Army from 1942 to 1944. After his discharge from the Army, he began playing professional baseball. Robinson's life would change forever when Branch Rickey, the Brooklyn Dodgers general manager, set what he called his great experiment. Jackie Robinson was brought into the major leagues in 1947 after he and Branch Rickey agreed to a contract. After a successful season with the minor league team, the Montreal Royals, in 1946, Jackie Robinson officially re-broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball when he put on a Dodgers uniform, number 42, on April 15, 1947. During games, people in the crowds would scream and throw things at him, and he and his family received threats. Robinson also had to deal with players on other teams and sometimes his own teammates refusing to play if Robinson was playing also. One notable harassment happened during a game against the Philadelphia Phillies when manager Ben Chapman and his team yelled derogatory words towards him. While others opposed Jackie Robinson playing in the major leagues, some defended him. Robinson's teammate, Pee Wee Reese, walked over to Robinson during a game and put his arm around him while fans harassed him from the stands. That has become a memorable gesture in baseball history. Jackie Robinson was able to put the negativity aside to show how talented he truly was. He finished his first season leading the National League in stolen bases with 29, a .297 batting average, and earned baseball's first Rookie of the Year award in 1947. 2 years later, he won the National League Most Valuable Player award, leading the league with a .342 batting average and 37 stolen bases. Robinson had an amazing 10-year career, which included a .311 batting average, stealing home 19 times, playing in 6 World Series, and helped the Dodgers win the 1955 World Series. Jackie Robinson became a hero to every fan of baseball. He became the subject of the well-known song, "Did You See Jackie Robinson Hit That Ball?" Jackie Robinson retired on January 5, 1957. Robinson was idolized and became a role model for other African American athletes and civil rights causes. He testified multiple times on discrimination before the House Un-American Activities Committee and publicly criticized the Yankees as a racist organization. After retiring, he continued being an activist for desegregation. He helped establish the African American owned and created Freedom Bank and served on the board of the NAACP. In 1962, Jackie Robinson was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, and his uniform number, 42, was universally retired across all Major League Baseball teams.